Hi everyone, welcome to the GoZen podcast. So today is a very special day for us for multiple reasons, and one of the reason being we are going to go behind the scenes and then see how a bunch of businesses which GoZen has served has gone ahead and cracked $1 million in revenue, all happening in I would say under 2 years. And we are going to look at different pillars of inbound. So we are going to look at how SEO is going to help, and then we are also going to look at how Geo is going to help in that, and we are also going to look at how LinkedIn of all platforms is helping with SEO and inbound. So I am Ambi Murthy. I am the CEO and co-founder of GoZen, a platform that is unifying growth across sales and marketing. We have 50,000 users across the globe from 40 plus countries, and we have more than 2,000 plus 5-star reviews across all online review platforms. And I'm so happy to be joined by my co-workers here, Vidya and Gowtham.
Hello everyone, I'm Vidya, head of product of GoZen, and I'm so happy to be here today.
Welcome, Vidya. So Gowtham, why don't you quickly introduce yourself?
Hi, this is Gowtham, head of inbound marketing at GoZen. I've been working here at GoZen for the past 2 years.
Nice. Thank you. So let's get started with the basics so that people can understand a little bit about your association with SEO. Okay. So I know you have a very interesting
Story.
About your association with SEO. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure.
And then
Why
we'll
not?
get to Vidya's association with SEO.
Okay. So as I said earlier, I have a total of 8 plus years experience in marketing.
Okay.
But it was not planned at all. Me to becoming a marketer, it was not planned at all. Actually, like every other graduates in the college, I wanted to become a software developer. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, I didn't learn anything about coding during my 4-year stint in college. So I had to start learning about coding just after my final year. So that's how. So it actually went well. I started doing really nice. I started solving hacker rank problems and all. But it was taking a lot of time, more than 6 months I spent in coding. Mm-hmm. So my father was not happy about it. Mm-hmm. He wanted me to get the job as soon as possible. Mm-hmm. So out of no options, I had to join in a random job. So that's how I landed in marketing.
And that random job is GoZen?
No, it was not. Back then, I started my career as a web researcher. It means that it is nothing but lead extraction.
List
so,
building.
Yeah, without knowing it was a marketing opportunity, I was, get into that. After that, I spent there for almost an year. Mm-hmm. So after that, I just liked the job. So I wanted to climb up the ladder. Mm-hmm. So I quit there and joined as a content writer in an international company. Mm-hmm. Here in Coimbatore.
Okay.
So I was worked there for almost 4 years. Mm-hmm. As a content writer. And then for some personal reasons, I had to quit the job and I have to be there in home to take care of my father and grandmother.
Okay.
So I quit the job there and I was just being at home, simply serving my responsibilities. Mm-hmm. At that point of time, a friend of mine called me. We were close friends. Mm-hmm. We used to have a lot of random conversations. So like that, he called me and said that he has some idea. And he also bought a domain. He wanted me to write something to that domain. It's basically a content website. Mm-hmm. He planned to monetize that website so that we can both get revenue. Okay. That was the plan.
But you can also say what website it is. Without divulging the name, you can say what's the category of the website, because it's a very interesting website, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think you know about it. It was the niche was like into cryptocurrencies, because
Okay.
back then that was the niche that is high in demand. So we were planned to start in that particular niche. I was taking it as a fun experiment, but he has other plans. I didn't know at that point of time, because he also quit the job, and he definitely wanted to make some money out of it.
Okay.
I didn't know that at that point of time, but somehow I just jumped in, and he started writing content. For the first 6 months, we didn't get any tractions. We know that actually, because there is a thing called Google sandboxing period, right?
Okay.
So in that sandboxing period of 6 months, we didn't get any traffic. Everyone who starts a website for the first 6 months, they will not get any traction in terms of the traffic. So after that seventh month, we started getting some amount of traffic gradually. Initially, it was nice. We actually planned to monetize that content. As I said earlier, we wanted to monetize it. So when the certain number hits, we just applied for the Google monetization policy, and instantly we got approved. So the money comes in slowly, but it was not enough for us. We actually
How slowly, like you can, because a lot of people who will be listening, right? So they will be wanting to know, like, if they're going to start.
initially we get for the 8th month, we got like $20, I think.
$20.
Yeah.
Okay. After 7 months.
Yeah.
Okay. So you recommend nobody writes a blog.
Now exactly, yeah, that's what I wish, because AIs are coming in, so you need to be very cautious about it.
But tell us a little bit about that, where your highest achievement was you were able to get like 1 million traffic visits, right? So that is
Exactly.
like
That was very big achievement for us, because back then I know what SEO in terms in theoretically I know what SEO is.
Okay.
But when I tried to implement in that theoretical knowledge in our website, it was very different for us. It was actually a tough learning, I would say, because I got to learn a lot in that particular period of time. I got to learn how Google crawlers are crawling our websites, and I got to know about the semantic relevance of the content.
Okay.
So there was a lot of learning. We used to go to sleep at around 2 to 3 a.m.
Okay.
So imagine that it was definitely a tough journey for us, but it paid off actually. After 9th month, we got a decent amount of money. We also learned from our other website owners as well. We were following some of the website owners in Twitter and Reddit as well. So we were applying their strategy as well, because theoretical is different, and the real-time implementation is different, right? That's how we grow. And gradually we ended up being like 1.5 million traffic. So it was a big achievement for us. But yeah, that's how the journey was. It was really interesting, and at the same time it was really tough.
And then you decided to apply to GoZen.
Yeah, exactly.
See, here is it's a very interesting thing for everybody who's listening. I think everybody talks a lot about somebody wants to learn SEO, somebody wants to learn geo, and everybody is talking about like they want to join like a course somewhere on. Any
I don't recommend it, because that is totally different.
Okay.
Maybe you can learn to get started. You can learn that. When it comes to real time, it was totally different.
Yeah.
And also the landscape is also changing, every month. So I was not recommending.
Okay.
I'm not recommending to the others
To learn a course.
to learn. Yeah.
The best thing is to do.
Yeah. By jump in and then implement things. That's how you grow.
Okay. Now I understand why you came to GoZen. Do you think product management can be learned that way? You enroll for a course and then you can learn product management that way?
No, definitely not.
Why?
Because there is a lot of things that is not because even I've gone through courses, and what in real time what I'm doing in my work is nothing related to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The same applies to college also?
Yes, I guess so.
Okay. We'll get to more of that later. Okay. Now that Gowtham has spoken his bit about how he got into SEO, and then he has spoken his experience about how he got like 1.5 million views every month or traffic every month to his blog, and then how he used that to learnings to come and work at GoZen. So tell us, you have a very interesting association with SEO, right? So tell us about it.
Yes. So first of all, I'm not an SEO expert, but recently I'm more focused on SEO and GEO because that helps me in building product and gives me a perspective on where the marketing is headed. So in recent times, I'm more focused on SEO and GEO. Yeah.
So you can, you worked very closely in the launch of one of our other products, like Deep Agent.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So we'll come to more of what your viral LinkedIn post in a while.
Yes.
But before that, what do you see in terms of AA agents also? A lot of AA agents seems to be very SEO focused,
Yes.
right? Why? What is the reason? Why do you think it is very SEO focused?
Yes, so because I guess I have posted a number of posts on AI agents, but only SEO posts had to be the top of the list because I think all the marketing people, the SEO experts, and all the founders, they just want their business to be discovered online. So I think that is one of the main focus people are going behind SEO and geo trends. Yeah.
And I think it is like an intersection of two things, right? So
Yeah.
one is people are looking how they can grow organically, and then AA agents are like a huge thing right now.
Yeah.
And then it is like an intersection of okay, here is the new thing that's taking off, and then here is this old thing that's been around for like 25, 20 years. And then about growing organically, and now AA agents can actually help in growing organically. So it's a very nice combination.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. You have any question? Any other question before we close out this segment?
No.
Okay, I will give like a very brief about my association with SEO. So before starting up GoZen, during my previous employment, so I was primarily a content marketer for a good 2 to 3 years before I moved to a different role in the same company. And one of the most proudest achievements I have until date is I was, or rather, I would say, our entire team that was focused on only content marketing. When I say team, it is like 3 people.
Oh.
Were able to crack like $1 million in ARR only through organic without the help of ads. So that was a huge. This was around like 2015, 2016,
Okay.
a good 10 years ago, decade ago. So I have seen that entire thing previously how it used to be like keyword stuffing,
Yeah.
and then Google figures it out and then puts out an update, and then your blog is simply banned.
Yeah. Just
And then okay, white hat SEO, black hat SEO, white hat link building, black hat link
now
building.
it's a term called parasite SEO.
Parasite SEO. So, but the idea is that it's interesting to see how smart people actually, if they're trying the right way, usually you end up
Get
winning in the
rewarded
long
as-
run. And SEO also, I'm a very long-term thinking person, so
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
to play the long game always, and I feel SEO is in line with that philosophy. And even GoZen itself is right now, it's almost around like I think 100,000 traffic on
Yeah.
a monthly basis. I think around 86 to 87
Yeah,
we'll
exactly.
get there in the next 2 months. So even there, I think we put a lot of long-term thinking into it. So my association is very, very simple, where I was able to do as a content marketer, I think I was able to get the SaaS product all the way up to $1 million in ARR only through SEO and organic channels, partnerships also a little bit. And then now with GoZen, I don't think we have done much ads at GoZen at all.
Yeah,
Probably
we don't.
here or there, like $100 ads. Rest of it has also
To test it.
come out only in organic and partnerships. So yeah, so I think this is a good panel today.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we will move on to the next part. Okay. So I want to give some numbers about what's happening in the SEO and but people keep saying that SEO is dead. Okay. So what
Okay.
is you're the head of content, right?
Yeah.
So tell me, is SEO dead? Geo is the new thing. Is the cool kid in the block.
We can say Geo is the new thing, but definitely SEO is not disappearing.
Okay.
That is a misconception, I would say. It is
Why?
actually, it is a misconception.
Why?
Because people think that, we need to agree that people are flocking into Gemini and ChatGPT due to the instant answers that the AI models are giving. I agree that, but here we need to decode it a little bit to understand how the LLMs are working. For example, I would say that these LLMs are powered by billions of parameters, right?
Correct.
So where do these kind of data is coming from? Exactly from the
SEO.
websites are on the internet, right?
On the search engine.
Yeah, from that's the thing. So without so I would say websites in the internet are like base
It's
kind
the
of
machine
basement.
learning layer.
Sorry.
Is the machine learning layer.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like basement for the LLMs, and then based on that basement, AI models are developed.
On top.
Yeah, on top of it. I would say this is like a change in user interface. We can say that. So
yeah, that's a very nice
Yeah.
way of putting it. Like previously, everything used to be in command prompt.
yeah,
And then now there is graphical user interface, then there is voice interface, and there is.
Yeah.
I think it's just an evolution right now. And for the benefit of the uninitiated, right? So there is this huge debate that goes on Reddit, LinkedIn, wherever you go. So people say that SEO, search engine optimization, is okay, but the new thing is GEO, which is generative engine optimization or AI search, and that is where people are trying to flock to right now. And there are some interesting statistics too around it. So, for example, people say that 1 out of every third Gen Z person or Gen Bold person is using only AI search.
Yeah.
For them, all the Google and all
That's
that
true.
is very uncool. So they stay away from it. And so I think it is a paradigm shift right now on how this is shaping up. But it will be very interesting to see that how, I think search right now is a fundamental human trait, right? So you cannot diverge too much away from it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, how discoverability works and everything, and what kind of parameters are taken into discoverability are also something that marketers need to take into account before they put out even a blog. And they say there's a lot of AI slop right now, right?
Yeah.
Especially with content, especially with video production. So the usual misconception is that people think, or generally even content marketers think, that if you write this blog in AI, it will not rank.
It
Is
is
it true?
it is partially true, I would
Okay.
say, because Google itself said that we can use AI, but the idea needs to be from original. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
One thing, what someone who works at Google, someone who's worked, I have known this person for quite some time, and that person is working the search team. So their thing was, I think as long as the content is useful, it ranks.
Yeah,
Irrespective of
exactly.
it is human generated
Yeah.
or AI generated, if it is useful. So people are optimizing for answers, and if your blog or video was able to provide the answer they were looking for,
Yeah.
then it automatically gets into the recommendation engine.
Exactly. That's true.
Okay, can you give us more on like what is Geo and how do you rank in Geo?
Okay. GEO is nothing but previously back then there is a term called SEO, right?
Yeah.
So in SEO you are optimizing your content for search engines like Google and other search engines. But here in GEO, it's a generative engine optimization. Here you need to optimize your content for AI models like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok, etc. So that's the brief explanation of what GEO is. Let's discuss about how to optimize your content for GEO. Okay, this is the most common question that I've been seeing around from the marketers. So I would say there are 5 to 6 factors. If you fine tune that factors, definitely you will get a lot of visibility in AI models. So first thing I would say you need to cater the user intent. In the sense like you need to write articles in a straightforward manner, because back then we marketers used to write article with a lot of fluff words. So that is because of for Google we did that. But now when you ask something about something into the AI models, you must be noticed that they will give in a straightforward answers. Probably within 4 to 5 sentences you will be getting your answers right. So that's how you should optimize your content as well. When you try to write an article, initially you need to introduce a section in which you just address the problem in a straightforward manner, and then you can dive deep into it. So this
So
is
view the TLDR first.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This way you are eliminating the computational cost for LLMs.
Correct.
So, yeah.
Yes.
With the, if your article did not contain that TLDR, the AI models the AI models needs to put extra additional effort to convert that into the straightforward answers. So it is essential to put the TLDRs in your articles. That's first things. The second one is like you need to create high quality content. High quality in the sense your articles should be semantically deep. Semantical in the sense, let's say I wanted to write an article on fasting. So fasting is a primary keyword here. To write a deep article about fasting, I need to find out the semantic keywords. Semantic keywords are nothing but the topics related to your primary keyword. So here we can say that intermittent fasting, diet, weight loss, and ketosis, these are the terms called semantic keywords, right? So you need to cover these kind of keywords as well. Then only you will get a quality article. So this is how you should write a good article. So and then once you write the article, you need to structure that. Basically, you need to make it more digestible for the LLMs. For this, you need to introduce the schema markup. Schema markup is nothing but it tells what is the structure of your web page and your website to the Google crawlers and AI models. So definitely you need to introduce schema markup as well. Back then we did not care about the schema markup, but right now in the AI era, you need to be very cautious about this implementation. So you can do it actually free. There are a lot of free tools available. Even Google has a tool called tool for schema markup. So you can use that and implement it in your website.
How?
So
Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
yeah. So the next thing is like you need to write your article in a conversational manner.
Yeah.
That's very important.
That is probably the biggest change
Yeah.
that I think a lot of content marketers are not actually imbibing right now.
Yeah.
Previously, it can be like a monologue.
Yeah.
But right now,
It needs to be.
the tone is very conversational.
Yeah.
It is like you're talking to somebody because
Yes.
the search interface itself is conversational.
Yeah, exactly.
So the tone, I think that's a very nuanced thing, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Many
tell us-
people
tell
are
us.
overlooking this factors. So
No more research paper writing.
yeah, exactly. So again, if you do it in a conversational manner,
Okay.
you are eliminating the computational cost. So you need to be you need to implement that conversational tone. The last one is like doing PR and collaborating with influencer marketing, because we need to create a lot strong signals. Then only our brand will be cited by the AI models. If our brand is only mentioned in our website, it is a weak signal. So we need to be omnipresent in the internet. Then only our brand will be get cited by the AI models. So this is the important thing that every marketer should take care of.
So you're saying that PR is still relevant?
Yeah, definitely.
Working, so it's not just about a press mention, but it is also good signaling value for all
Yes.
the AI search to pick
Yeah,
you up.
apart from fear, we can do social collaborations with social influencers as well, like producing a podcast or a roundtable conference. Anything would be fine. So these are the cues for the LLMs that we are existing.
No, one thing that I noticed, especially with Geo search or even Google search very recently, is how much of importance is Reddit being given in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is also a huge
Yeah,
jump,
definitely.
right? Because I can see that the questions at one point in time they used to favor Quora. I think
But
now
now Quora is no more.
it says is the ship has sailed.
Yeah.
Quora ship has sailed. I think a lot of AI search engines are actually quoting Quora or summarizing. Quoting Reddit.
Reddit,
and then
yeah.
Summarizing from Reddit and all those
Yeah,
places. So that
exactly.
is also very interesting,
Yeah.
and that is also a reason why I feel that a lot of content marketeers should actually
Get
focus
into
on
Reddit.
Reddit, but please don't make it another Quora. Okay. But the good thing is that a lot of moderators in Reddit,
Yeah,
they
so,
won't allow you to
yeah,
post
definitely.
anything that is promotional.
Yeah.
So that is one, and I think this signaling value is also very good in
Yeah.
terms of how we want to. Yeah,
Yes.
that's good. Yes.
So
But do
that's
we have any real like impact and what is the real stats on Geo?
Oh yeah, yes. Thank you. See, I was reading through a paper, and I think I can actually summarize it a little bit, and then giving not citing exact the entire paper, but parts of it was very interesting. See, I think search itself, in a way, it has changed a little bit, and the habit of search itself has changed in a certain manner. So, for example, there is a stat that says that 60%, 58.7 to be exact. So, 60% of all search, let's say that you look at what is the best, I would say you can vegetarian restaurant in Palo Alto. Okay. So, before you even go to the Google My Business listings, there's a snippet.
Yeah.
That snippet actually tells you this is the restaurant and then this is. So, 60% of all searches are not even going to the actual searches itself. So, if you're a performance marketer, that's bad news for you because
yeah, it's a zero-click search.
zero click. So 60% of all searches, the AI snippet is actually taking care of all that. But again, it also shows why SEO is important, because if you have to get featured in that snippet, and in fact, Gowtham has featured a bunch of GoZen articles in that
Yeah,
snippet, right? So
yes.
he has experience in that. So we have seen a lot of traffic come in from there. So that is one behavioral change which I see. So previously people used to put in a search term, and then they would simply go ahead and then look at the results, go to different pages. But I think how the search from day one, there is this fundamental trait. I'm looking for an answer and I want that answer. And now with that snippet, things have changed. So 60% of all search doesn't even get a click. That is huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. And then another thing that what like GoZen works very closely with is all the partners that we have, the agency partners that we have. Agency partners have been like a huge support in GoZen's journey in the last 3 years. And from what, especially in the US, so because 63% of all of GoZen's revenue is coming from the US. And I have seen, speaking to agency partners, the one thing they say is about 70% of them, they have already started offering, along with SEO, they are saying geo optimization service. So is your website geo ready? So a lot of the auxiliary industry around search, and a lot of smaller businesses depend upon the partner, depend upon these agencies to get their search worked out. So I think that is a very interesting thing where they have started offering. And especially in the US, I hear that 72% of the people who are using any form of search have now they have started using or almost either ChatGPT or Perplexity as their primary search engine. So there is this huge shift that is happening, and then how discoverability is also working out. And there are also like other interesting things, like how e-commerce businesses have been like almost every I would say around 1 out of 4 e-commerce businesses, which is like 20% of all e-commerce businesses, they have realized that we need to be more and more prevalent on geo, and then they're putting out a lot of effort, and then in fact they are getting inbound marketing people, just like in outbound there is a GTM engineer. That's a new title that has come up in the last like 1 year or 2 years. So now they are getting like a geo marketer. So that is, I can see some companies already starting, and I think given how search itself is evolving, more and more companies, especially in the US, UK, and everywhere, they are going to be wanting to go ahead and then get a lot of. So it is growing. It's growing in a very, very big manner. And then traffic in terms of conversion. See, in fact, I want to share a real-time anecdote. So I was actually looking to buy. So one of my devices, electronic devices that I was. So I'm a heavy reader. And then I was trying to get a Kindle, the latest Kindle, the large one. It's called. I think it's called the Kindle. You can even write on it. So it's the newest Kindle. So I was trying to buy it. It was not available in India, and then I'm not going to go to the US for the next 6 months. So I decided that I'm going to buy it from here. I tried to search for a website where I can buy that product from US to here, and I was not able to find not even a single website that was actually selling that Kindle. And interestingly, I was searching about this on. I was plexing it, like they call it. Like any search on Perplexity is called plex. Can you plex? Just like on people now, Google became a verb, right? Why don't you Google it? Now everybody is saying, why don't you plex it? So it actually, the website is called Swappa. Okay. So then I actually found they have that electronics, and it was the last piece that was available. And it is actually like a marketplace. The website by itself, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't sell anything, but it puts buyer and sellers together. But one thing is, it has got a very high approval rate in terms of you have to ship the products. I think that you have to write down the 30 markers, like what are the number of scratches on the screen, number of. So it became very interesting where no other website was suggesting it, but a search suggested it, and then I was able to buy that.
Interesting.
And they were doing like international shipping also.
So I think it's time to decode that website.
Yes, and it came as a small, very like a hyperlink that would come at the end of the search on Plex. And then I went on, and then I found this was like a huge marketplace that's been around for 18 years. And no Google search was picking it up. And this was probably the best marketplace in terms of electronics that I ever run into. So that was very, very interesting for me. And look at the amount of traffic now that AI search engine is sending over to that. So that was so these are some stats and real-time anecdote.
Interesting, really interesting.
But recently you gave me a task or something to like what is the top AI agent platforms that are trending now, and I did ChatGPT for that, and it was like the third one was GoZen Deep Agent.
You should thank me.
Yes.
Which is true.
Yes.
That's nice. No, that is even GoZen Deep Agent. I think it has evolved in a very big way. I think people are solving some very interesting use cases, and even there, the number one use case that is getting solved, or the maximum number of AI agents that are built, are actually on about SEO. Now, that actually brings me to that topic where about your extremely viral LinkedIn post that got like more than like 250,000 impressions, and it got us like 300 demos, right? Like 300, I'm not kidding.
Massive.
300 demos for Deep Agent, right?
Yes.
And poor Gowtham, he had to. There's other sales Gowtham, by the way. And the folks in the US sales team, they were doing demos around the clock. So I certainly feel that LinkedIn is like the new pillar in inbound, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about your viral hack.
Yes. So when we first launched our 10th product, so I want to just make a post about it on LinkedIn. So what I did was, so I just went through 1 week of research on what are the top LinkedIn creators on LinkedIn, and what are the top trending posts about AI agents. So when all that had a common of SEO, so that was trending at that time when I posted it. So I took a time and I checked like what are the timings the people are posting and what time works out and does not work out.
Okay.
So based on that, I posted this post I think around 2 months back. And
Yeah.
what happened was in just 4 hours, it reached like 1,000 comments. And in the next 1 week, it was like 200K impressions on the post. And the demos, like as he mentioned, the sales Gowtham, he called me and he was like, all my slots have been filled. And like, what have you done? And we actually had to expand our sales team because we couldn't handle the demos. Yes. So based on this, so what if this process was repeated? So based on that, so we built this feature inside our Inbound 360 product. So that basically is researches about all the top trending creators on LinkedIn and the viral post on LinkedIn based on the interest, and you can also auto schedule the post. And
Okay.
so this is our new feature, and we also have the carousel generated and AI generated post too. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
So when you are writing that post, right? So you described a research methodology,
Yeah.
like going ahead and then finding what other creators have written about this
Yes.
topic. How much time did you take to
Yeah.
research that?
Yeah. It took like a week. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So one entire week you are only researching.
No,
Not
like
anything else.
I had other tasks too, like now and then, because I didn't think that it would create a big impact at that time. I thought we'll just check what other people are writing and just write about it. But all of a sudden, that was the first time my phone was filled with LinkedIn notifications. Yeah.
But you are not like a one-hit wonder, right? I think you have done multiple viral
Yes.
posts
Yes.
already. Even the
Yes.
second, I think, another post, was it about SEO or about something else?
Actually, what happened was first one I wrote about SEO, and I thought this is just luck or something random happened. And the second time also, I did the same thing. So second time, third time, and the fourth time, and it actually worked. Yeah.
Okay. But you have written in multiple topics, right? So
Yes.
SEO is one. What are the other topics that you have written about?
So I've written on how the marketing and sales and support also, like how to scale in that and for businesses.
So this is around simply lead magnets around deep agent.
Yes.
Okay. So in the last 4 months, is it safe to say that you would have generated like 500,000 impressions?
Yes, of course. And I just had like 200 connections, and now I have like 5,000 followers on LinkedIn.
In
Yeah.
last how many months?
I think at least 2.5, 3 months, not more than that.
Yeah.
Not more than that. I think in 3 months,
And
500,000 impressions is not
Yeah.
bad. We'll take
I
it.
think you should join our team.
yes. No, I actually posted like 5 posts on LinkedIn, and for each post, I'll get 1,000 followers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
Really
this
nice.
podcast is about your flexing. See, no, that is a very valuable thing for marketers. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And by the way, Vidya is not a marketer.
Yeah,
She was
not even a
just
marketer.
trying to tinker around and
Yes.
then see one other thing that I have seen that worked really, really well, and that is something what we have experimented and then we have worked out really well is like when an entire team posts, right? So you would post something,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you also have one viral.
Yeah. I got one hit.
One.
It was like I'm not sure about the numbers, but
I think definitely
over
100,000
8.
impressions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
he followed my method.
Yeah, I copied you.
Yeah.
So no, that I think that was something very, very interesting to see when different people were taking that framework and then they were using it. And I was running the numbers this time when people talk about this thing, right? When there is this all bound thing that is catching up in GTM right now, which is it's like a combination of inbound
Multiple channels.
and outbound. So there, what I primarily see is LinkedIn is playing a huge part in that, where just by getting there in front and then creating a lot of like valuable content information that you give away for free, and then the brand recollection is amazing, especially in the conversions that happened out of all those demos were phenomenal. The type of, I would very easily say, from just LinkedIn, you would have got like at least 300K to 370K USD in pipeline.
Yes.
So that was a really interesting experiment for us. So yeah.
I think you also have one viral post, right? Why don't you talk about it?
Okay. I think the idea actually came from Vidya only. So thanks to Vidya. So one thing was, what Vidya spoke about was, Vidya was talking about some SEO analysis. You simply drop the website and then drop the link to the website, and then there will be an SEO report about your website. So that was her thing. So then what I was thinking was, an idea was, so for one entire two weeks, we will simply let the deep gen AI agents run the SEO. Okay. So that was the scenario. So there was an AI agent that was built for backlinks. There was a backlink generation. There was an AI agent that was built for monitoring the site technical SEO. There was an AI agent that was written to generate the content, do keyword analysis and generate the content. There was an AI agent that was built to humanize the content, because not many people know that GoZen Deep Agent is probably one of the very few tools that has humanization of the AI generated content. If you want to humanize the content, we can do that. That's a separate podcast by itself. How did we get there? So again, credits to Vidya for cracking that. So, and then, so basically like this, we came up with 10 AI agents, and then we said, our entire our entire SEO team is just one person who's kind of like looking over the AI agents with the human in the loop. So, but it was a very interesting experiment. We learned so much. It will be a lie if I told that AI agents took care of everything. No.
Okay.
What it did really well was, it freed up our time to focus on the core tasks, where all the, I would say, the grunt work, like simply looking at a competitor website and then looking at what is the DA and PA, domain authority and page authority, and then saying, okay, here are the bunch of links, here are the bunch of affiliates who are sending traffic over to the website, and here is this, you can simply using it for competitor research. Right? So that was very helpful. And what was really interesting about this was, again, this thing had around like 175K in impressions.
Okay.
And we booked around like, I would say, 200 demos.
Yeah, I remember.
From it. I think after this podcast, there's going to be a slew of posts. So we booked like 200 demos from that post alone. And I remember where, so our one person from the US sales team, like I think Ashley and Brian, they were like completely they had like literally no brains. And then it was like that for almost like, I would say, like a week, and then slowly it has. But what's the interesting thing is, just like SEO, right? Even the posts on LinkedIn, now you could see that LinkedIn is featuring posts that are 2 weeks old and above. There are like no new posts. Suddenly your post gets viral after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's, and I am seeing a lot of posts after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I can still see those posts. So I think there is a change in the LinkedIn algorithm.
Yeah, definitely.
I think LinkedIn also wants to say that, hey, simply don't try to, right? There are like some bad players, they have these engagement pods where they will create a post, and then they'll simply ask all their people to come and comment and like on it and all that stuff. And then suddenly they try to game the algorithm. I think LinkedIn has got hold of it.
Yes.
And now what they're doing is they're saying, okay, simply the post has to perform really well over a period of time. And I learned something really interesting about the LinkedIn algorithm. So what happens is, the first hour of posting, LinkedIn shows your post to all your first level connections. Okay. If they end up liking and commenting, then it shows to all the second level connections. So that is during the second or third hour. And if your post does really really well in the second level connection, then it goes to your third level connections.
Nice.
And now I think the real network effects of the post kicks in after the first 6 to 7 hours.
Okay.
Then someone with a lot of following. So let's say that somebody has I would say 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 followers. They come and engage with the post. If you have 3 people who have 200,000 followers and more, come and engage with the post, I can tell you that post alone is going to get 1,000,000 impressions. Because now when they engage with your post, it is going to get pushed into their network also. Right? So this is how classic network effects thing. But again, that post really helped us in getting a lot of again, we did not abuse it. We just used it once in a month or something, and then we tried to post educational lead magnets. That's the way we gave the value and said, hey, this is what one of our customers has used, and then this is the value we had given to them, and then people saw it, and they also wanted something like that, right? People say it's a very psychological thing. Human beings are very mimetic in nature. Right? You see something, somebody has a nice watch, and you think, okay, how will this watch look on my hand also, right? So it's very mimetic in nature. So I think that basic psychology worked in our favor. So
that was really a good insights about LinkedIn's algorithm.
Seeded by
Vidya.
Taken over by the team. And there is also another thing where other people have also helped. So Abhinaya has helped. Amre posted a very nice post. Her post also got really, really
in the US locations.
In the really viral. And I think one thing that counts is getting your team to write, and then suddenly across your team, let's say that I think at GoZen at least 10 or 12 people post outside of the company account. And then I can very clearly say that monthly there are at least 1 million impressions from all those posts, which is huge, right? So LinkedIn is definitely one of the pillars of I would say not GoZen, but definitely you are the pillars of GoZen. So people like Gowtham, people like Vidya, people like Ani, they are the pillars of GoZen. People like Arul, he's going to be here in a minute. So people like Naveen, they are the pillars of GoZen, right? So I would say the pillars of inbound, I think, is definitely LinkedIn, and that's one of the reasons why so we are including it as a part of our new product, Inbound 360. So that's a brand new, our 11th product that's getting launched. So we'll see how people use the LinkedIn feature inside that Inbound 360. Our secret is out right now.
Anyone can use it. Okay. Now I would like to ask you one more question. This is a common doubt that among many marketing teams. That is to focus on SEO or ads. What would you say?
It is like asking, okay, should you take VC money or bootstrap? See, I think there is nothing wrong in that. Okay. So it is, again, it's a choice, right? See, there are certain cases where I feel you can use ads to get results. And then there are certain cases, if you're looking at a very long-term thing, I think you should go to the SEO. I'll give examples. See, for example, Vidya was peddling around with a new product idea. So that is probably our 13th or 14th product. And now if she wants validation, right? So she'll go through, read stuff, and then talk to existing users and then see. And something what I have concluded is, if you really want to try it in a very fast manner, I think simply come up with use Lovable or whatever, come up with a simple. So I think both Selva and Vishwa are very good in that. So they'll come up with quick prototypes, and then what they will do is, so just to see how much clicks is this. Let's say you have a limited budget. You say I'm going to put in $500 into this campaign.
Okay.
And then this campaign, you go and bid. You just want idea validation. How many clicks do you get in the first 1 week? How many what is the bounce rate on the page in which they are landing, right? And how many people filled up a demo form, right? So now you can look at what is the CPC, CPM, which is cost per thousand impressions.
Impressions.
And you can decide what is the demand for such a product. And we have done, between the product management team, we have done hacks like this internally that worked really well for us. So strong, quick validation, right?
Yeah.
So that is, I would say,
Apart from the ROI, we can use it for the validation.
Research. It's just like first-hand research instead of looking at. See, one of my mentors, like Money, used to say this all the time. The book is outdated the moment it is written. Okay, so instead of relying on second-hand information, you can be going ahead and then doing your own research to conclude.
Okay.
So that is one, and I think a lot of marketers do this mistake. What they do is before they hit PMF, product market fit, where sales feels very easy.
Okay.
And they tend to go and put a lot of money in ads. And I am guilty of the same thing. I have done this previously.
Oh.
And then luckily I did not burn a lot of money. That was in my previous startup. So I have not but my suggestion is, even if you're looking to do ads, let the page pick up organically. And then to scale, so you cannot have the first sale from ad. Even if you get the first sale from ad, I don't think how many marketers or how many CEOs, they are thinking of CAC to LTV ratio. I don't think so. That's a very important metric which every CEO should know.
No.
Every head of marketing should know. In fact, every head of product should know what is their CAC to LTV ratio. In simpler terms, what CAC to LTV ratio is, let's say that if the cost of acquiring a customer, not a sign-up, cost of acquiring a customer is going to be somewhere around like $300 to $400. I'm saying in the lower limit.
Okay.
And if your LTV, lifetime, let's say that you are selling, in the SaaS world, $100 is considered a mid-ranged, high-value product.
Pricing.
So if your CAC is going to be around $500, then your LTV has to be at least 10 months so that you will break even and make some money also on it. By the way, 10-month LTV is bad. 10-month is somebody's churning out in 10 months, it's a bad number. So at least it has to be around like 36 months to 40 months is what I would say.
3 years.
So the lifetime value of the customer, let's say at 10th month, it is going to be around $1,000. You spent $500 on it. It's a good deal. CAC to LTV ratio is okay. And you're going to get more revenue from that customer. And if you're a multi-product company like GoZen, there is also like a lot of opportunity to cross-sell, upsell, and all that stuff. Because one product might be an entry product, and we usually end up upselling other products to the same customer, right? Cross-selling other products to the same customer. That works out really, really well. Then the LTV keeps growing in a very exponential manner. So I would say the math is very, very important here. And I can like geek out on this the whole day. So my suggestion would be is, for quick validation, use ads. And then once a product or page gets enough traffic through SEO, use that to go ahead and then scale the revenue with ads. You usually end up getting good, I would say, even I have seen certain pages get like 7 ROA. And then some pages in B2C, I have seen like 11 ROAs come through. B2C, I'm talking about like D2C brands.
So I know.
That is, I see. But B2B, I would say 6 to 7 ROA is very much possible. If a page does really well in SEO, then you put it on steroids. That is the good kind of steroids. So that I have seen. And I think whichever way, I think in the long game, like especially when one of the products, right, Deep Agent, I feel that is our first crack at the enterprise market. And we have seen enterprise deals come through also. And what I feel is, yes, that multi-product, multi-touchpoint reinforcement, right? So people see the GoZen reviews on G2 Crowd, then they come read something, like she mentioned, what was the search term on ChatGPT?
The top AI agent platforms, top 10,
Okay. So then suddenly, in fact, I do not know that it came through until I came here. So thank you for letting me know. So, yes.
No, nothing.
So that is a second reinforcement. And then some article or the other is going to rank on Google or any other search engine. So what we have seen is enterprise deals, especially even mid-market deals, we have seen that SEO has a very strong impact. Where even when they're reading multiple things around, especially if they're reading semantic search, right? For example, somebody is searching what are the top AI agent platforms, and then what are the top AI agent use cases for sales. I'm sure you have an article for that, right?
Yeah.
So what is the best way to do sentiment analysis with AI? So now these are all the keywords which we are ranking already.
Yes.
Now what happens is in the prospect's mind, okay, so these guys are doing a lot on
Around the
AI agents
AI.
and also on SEO. So
Yeah.
probably I should go with this.
Yeah.
So again, see, it is like a I would say like social engineering. It is search engineering,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
So you write pillar content
Yes.
that ranks really really well. So that's the way that I seen, and I think even in geo generative engine optimization, I feel that there is also a lot of scope for SEO ranking articles tend to show up more in the snippet and all those places.
Yeah.
I think the only place where I've seen ads do exceptionally well, and I talk this from the experience of running a D2C brand. I'm not like super actively involved in it, but I look at the numbers here and there. So what I've seen is I think D2C brands, e-commerce is a different beast altogether. So
Yeah.
it's not. So what I have seen is they are very heavily reliant on ads, even to get the initial first few customers. Especially if you are competing in a very noisy segment, anywhere, even in software or any product for that matter, especially in D2C. Somebody has like, let's say that there is like let's say that's like a face serum or something like that. There are like 200 brands
Yeah, yeah.
that are doing face serum. So what's the only way that you go ahead and then crack this thing?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Only ads.
only ads, right?
Yeah.
But see, I think here is where I like to be a conspiracy theorist. I think Google also has its way of driving ad revenue, where I have seen brands once they put a lot of money into ads,
Okay.
their actual ranking on organic, the position keeps moving up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I like to think the theory is more around like just because traffic is one of the indicators for pages to go up,
Okay.
up the position.
Yeah.
So, but I have seen brands,
Oh,
even though it is not proven, I think still, I think Google at some level prefers if you keep spending more on ads,
Okay.
you are given
Organic.
organic positions in a much better way.
Oh, okay.
And that is the first conspiracy theory. The second conspiracy theory is, I think there is also something where they have the Google Ventures, right? The investment arm of Google.
Google? Sorry?
So Google has an investment arm. It's
Okay.
called the Google Ventures, right?
Okay, okay. Yeah.
So the more it is like a vicious circle. Okay. So I think this video can get banned for saying this thing, but I don't care. I'm going to say this thing. I wanted to say this for a very long time. So what happens is they will pick a company. The Google Ventures set of VCs will pick a company.
Okay.
Okay. And they will go ahead and then fund the company.
Okay.
And what that company will do is, let's say that, let's take the example of Deep Agent itself.
Okay.
So it is a AI orchestration platform and then AI agent building platform.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's say that Google decides to fund a venture like that. Now what happens is the next thing the first thing I see a lot of funded companies do is they'll go and pump money into ads.
Okay. Yeah.
Now what happens after that? The bid rate for that ad automatically goes up.
Aye.
Now just because that guy is spending more on ads, a bootstrap company like us will
get
also
affected.
try to spend, but I will veto it anyway. But I'm saying other companies, so they will try to. Now what's happening is, Google gives company X money, they put it in ads,
Yeah.
they increase the bid rate, and now what happens is, you will again the money goes to who?
Google.
So I have statistical data that proves this thing.
Okay.
So I think the best interest of the company, I'm not publishing it so that we don't get banned. But anyway, these are all like, I would like to think like there's nothing harm in running thought experiments. So this is something which I have seen. So they'll fund a company. That company will take the money and increase the CPC of certain keywords or their core keywords. And that money And again, I'm for that same CPC, at least 10 companies are bidding. Now,
Yeah.
where is all that money going?
Google.
So, yes.
So, what are the pain points marketers are facing in SEO and GEO optimization?
Okay. There is
Don't give out
actually
a lot of company secrets, but
there is actually no pain points in optimizing your content for SEO and GEO. The real pain point is in building your marketing team. Uh, Actually, you need to find every member with a certain skill set. In the sense, like every one of the marketing team uh, will have a certain kind of domain expertise, even just to comprehend certain metrics. Without that skill set, they cannot. They don't know what to do next. So the domain expertise should be there in each and every person at any level. And then the second thing is like we marketers used to juggle between many tools. For SEO, we need to rely on one set of tools, and then for GEO, we again need to move into other set of tools. And then LinkedIn, definitely we need to look for those kind of tools. So it was like we need to juggle between every other tools. So this is the main. These are all the main pain points in building a marketing team, I would say.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Now that I have answered your question, you can tell me about what is GoZen Inbound 360 and how it is different from the other marketing tools.
So GoZen Inbound is an all-in-one solution for your SEO, GEO, AI, and content writing and LinkedIn inbound, and it covers mostly all your marketing efforts.
Great.
So and we also included conversational querying, so is that so if you want to just ask about compare the analytics from the traffic analytics from the last 7 weeks to now, and it gives you what is the difference between that and what you could improve on. So, and we also have the LinkedIn content generation and content for your blogs, for your articles, and everything, which is humanized. And
Okay.
I think this is one of the main like USPs from our competitors.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so and why build it? So because most tools like SEMrush, Moz, and for example, if you take SEMrush as example, and we have to pay a charge for SEO.
Yeah, I
we
agree.
have to pay a charge for SEO AI. So for the SEO, it is around $119, goes up to $400. And for SEO AI, that is another $99. Traffic analytics, another $240. And it just keeps going. So we want to give like a single affordable
Yeah, even in the
solution.
Ahrefs, there was a separate charge for
Yes.
GEO. I
Yes.
think it comes like $700 per month.
Yes.
It was really expensive.
Yeah.
fundamentally, I was trying to reduce our bill by building Inbound 360.
Okay.
Yes.
Just kidding. It is like any good startup. I think founders set out to build and solve their own problems they have,
Yes.
and it slowly evolved into a product. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, and I don't think like many startups are even going to like use the tools like SEMrush or Moz or Ahrefs. So we just wanted to give a affordable solution for the value.
Value for the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think, see, I want to say two things here. So one is like what Vidya said about like how we are able to go ahead and then figure out the traffic and right from keyword analysis all the way up to complex things like how to humanize the content that we generate. So it's not just an all-in-one platform. There are two things. The other thing that's coming up in the roadmap is we are going to look at how Reddit can also be a part of that.
Okay.
Yes, so that's something which both of us have been talking and exchanging notes
I
a
didn't
lot.
know about it.
Yeah. So it's a secret. So the initial launch, I think the product has come off really well. So as we move up market, right? So you will see more and more up market and enterprise products from GoZen in the next 5 years. So what we have seen is more and more from a product perspective, we are moving to a platform. That's where I see GoZen evolving.
It's like a vertical solution.
Yeah. So more on a platform basis, we are evolving. And so Reddit is one of the other pillars, right? So SEO is one pillar, Geo is another pillar, and then LinkedIn is another pillar. And then I would say Reddit is one more, and we have to see, without creating a slop, how can we actually monetize this thing. And another one, very interesting use case, which I think this was suggested, I think a way year ago, but it worked out really, really well. That worked with just when we started building Inbound 360 and all that. See, a lot of startups initially, I think they are going to go ahead and then spend a lot of money on ads. If they don't have the budget to spend it on ads, then the best thing that people can actually explore is affiliate marketing. So when I say affiliate marketing, right? And SEO can actually help affiliate marketing, where a bunch of people will have an audience. They'll simply take your product and promote their email list. Okay. And initially, we used this trick that worked out really, really well. And that feature is available in Inbound 360 also.
Okay.
So what we do is we'll take a competitor and then we look at all the links, backlinks to that competitor.
Reverse engineering.
Reverse engineer who is sending the maximum amount of traffic back to your competition, and pick the top 3 guys, go to them and then say, hey, and if they are a blog, and then say, hey, can you include me in this listicle? Can you promote my product to the same base through your email email newsletter? It works like a charm. That feature is available right out of the box in Inbound 360.
Great.
So not just the price differentiation, purely in terms of platform, I think we have completely reimagined the way how marketeers will work with content, SEO, Geo, and especially with the newer avenues coming in, right? So Medium used to be a huge thing. But now I think the thing is kind of stabilizing and people are moving to Substack and all those places. But what we are thinking is, when it comes to B2B, I think LinkedIn is the best. So
evergreen.
LinkedIn and Reddit is slowly catching up. Probably the next 2 years, it'll pick up big time. I think we want to be ahead of the game and then get Reddit also in our plan. So yeah.
So 4 months ago, we've launched Inbound 360 in private beta. So what is the early reception is like, and what any feedback on it?
You are the product manager. You should tell me. Okay. See, just kidding. Like the early feedback, as always, right? So GoZen has a bunch of power users. We opened up the initial version, and of course, they kind of like tore the version apart and then gave. So most of the, I would say, about more than we had close to, I would say, 75 to 85 users in the private beta. And then I would say above 70% of it was only agencies, SEO agencies.
Interesting.
So we picked within our ecosystem, if let's say 80% of that agency's revenue is coming from SEO related services, and then we chose to open up. We'll ask them, if you're interested, you can try this out. Yes. And then see, one thing what they said is how much it has streamlined their entire workflow. Purely in terms of like simply looking at reports or not having to buy multiple add-on. So you buy so they'll buy an initial package for SEO, then they'll buy a Geo generative engine add-on, and then there is also some other add-on that you have to buy.
It's an endless loop. It's an endless loop.
Endless loop. So suddenly you're looking at a bill of, let's say, like $500 to $300 to $500 a month just to get the basic reporting done. So that was one of the huge, I would say, it made their life easier by simplifying their workflows and easier to manage a workspace and everything. So that was one. And I think one other feature that they have really, really loved is, I would say, how this humanization of that content, right? Most of the content when you go and read, and then there is this website, what is it? Copy leaks. Copy leaks, right? You go and put that AI-generated content in it. So it will say this is 90% generated by by AI. But all the content that is generated from Inbound 360, so that is the most strictest AI catcher that I have seen. it is showing less than 5% most of the time. So which I think that's a proprietary technology which we have mastered over a period of time. So where even an AI generated content ranks like a human. So that is a huge thing. And people love it that they have to use, so most of the SEO agencies are also offering LinkedIn and personal branding services, right? And I think one of my life's mission is to replace personal branding agencies with AI. So I think if they're offering like a boutique thing, that's fine. But simply like offering like a personal branding thing, I don't think it's a very nice thing. So I see that that's a huge thing. And then of course all this LinkedIn and SEO, geo, conversational analytics, and making sure taking care of the workflows and everything. I think it starts at just $99 a month, and I think for any small size to mid-sized SEO agency or even a business that is having an inbound team internally with, I would say, one marketeer, one content writer, and then probably one growth marketeer, a 3 to 4% team, they also will find it's very feature rich. The value for money is very high, but overall, it is, I would say, come for the price, but stay for the features. So we have so many differentiating
to put it.
features. It just happens to, Inbound 360 happens to compete in that category. So yeah, that is the initial feedback. Hopefully after the launch, we'll see how this thing plays out. Yes. I'm very excited about this. Yes.
We are also.
So what about the Inbound 360 for agencies?
Yeah, so that is, I think, initially, one of our core ICPs was agencies only. And if you're an agency and if you're listening to this, please come and join our agency partner program. So we are probably one of the very few SaaS companies out there that pays lifetime recurring revenue for the lifetime of the customer, 30% recurring revenue. Not only that, we do other things also. So what we do is we will initially, if you just bring in the deals, we will co-sell along with that agency, and then we have a dedicated partner support, partner co-selling, partner solution designing team that works with the partners to ensure that that works with the agency to ensure that the deal comes through in a smooth manner. Even if we end up closing the deal, we usually let the agency take the credit for the first 10 deals because that's the way you work as a team. And agencies make revenue of services, and agencies also make revenue by selling the product. And from my understanding of the GoZen ecosystem, for every $1 of GoZen licensing revenue, there is at least $4.5 to $4.7 of, I would say, roughly, let's say it's $5 of implementation revenue. That is across the board. So I can say somebody buys like a $10,000 license. Okay, there is at least, I would say, $40,000 to $45,000 of service revenue in it. And the interesting thing here is we will pay you 30% on the license, which is basically $3,000 recurring comes to you on a monthly basis. Not only that, and we will also, you keep 100% of the services, and our team will also initially train you, do the certification and everything. So we've been agencies around the globe, especially from the US, UK and continental Europe. So you can look at our existing set of agency partners, simply going to the website and click on partner with us, and you will see a partner directory there, and you can look at our current partners across the globe. And then so I see agencies as is our first best friends, especially in this product. And one more thing why I would urge agencies, lead gen agencies, and then or even SEO agencies or any agency for that marketing and advertising agency to look at GoZen more seriously is we are probably the only company right now that is taking outbound very seriously. So any product that is related to outbound, right from building a prospect list, right from cold emailing, and all the way up to having AA agents for outbound, AA agents for prospect research, AA agents for lead scoring, AA agents for any outbound activity. Those AA agents are built and kept ready in Deep Agent.
Yeah.
And you can use GoZen Growth to set up a sequencer. You can also use, we also have like a very good 300 million prospect DB, which you can use. And this is on the outbound side. And on the inbound side, now we have Inbound 360 come in. And we have one of our earlier products called Optimally, which helps you in building an audience. So, and with Inbound 360 coming in, now this all-bound circle is kind of like completed, where there is one single company in the whole world right now, which I feel is able to do the outbound and also the inbound. So it's a full circle. Now think of it, even if you're an SEO agency right now and you are doing, let's say you have like somewhere between like 50 to 100 clients or even like 10 clients, you have a tremendous opportunity to upsell and cross-sell into your ecosystem. You can bring them company X who is already an existing customer for that agency. They can come in as a customer for Inbound 360 and slowly they will discover all the other products, right? So that's how we have seen the adoption happen internally. So for agencies, I feel this is absolute no-brainer, and then it's only a matter of time that agencies will discover this all-bound company. Yeah, thank you. That's a very nice question. Thanks. So yes, so thank you. That's really, really interesting conversation. Thank you, Vidya. And then thank you, Gowtham. Thank you for taking time off your busy schedule and then coming over here and then sharing your insights. I hope I think this has been a 2-year journey, right? From the inception of the product all the way up to, and thank you for all the, from a marketer's perspective, you have also acted like a product manager in this product. So thank you so much for all the insights. And as always, I believe this is your 11th product in GoZen. How many other more products you have up your you're hiding from?
Should I reveal it?
Okay, that's a different podcast altogether. So I think, so thank you. So it was wonderful talking to you. Thank you for all the insights.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Gowtham. Thank you, Vidya. Hi, yes. So a while ago, we had our head of product, Vidya, come here and then share her experience about SEO, GEO, and the experience of building the 11th product from GoZen, which is Inbound 360. And then we also had Gowtham share his experience about working and then building inbound teams and his inputs, how it shaped the product from a marketer's perspective. Now, I have 2 really important people here with me, Arul and Madasamy, who are a part of the core team that built this GoZen Inbound 360. Okay, so I'm going to keep this in Tamil, so it's easier for everybody. So, yes. ஸோ அருள் வீல் கோ உங்கள்கிட்ட ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுவோம். ஓகே, ஸோ இதில் வந்து ஒரு ரொம்ப இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான ஃபீச்சர், அந்த லிங்க்டின் ஃபீச்சர் வந்து லிங்க்டின் ஆஸ் அன் இன்பவுண்ட் என்ஜின், அந்த ஃபீச்சர் நீங்கள் தான் ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ அதை பற்றி கொஞ்சம் அது எப்படி இருந்தது அந்த எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ்? இந்த ப்ராடக்டோட ஐ திங்க் மோர் தென் a year. இது வந்து ஐ திங்க் உங்களோட 3வது ப்ராடக்ட் நினைக்கிறேன். ஓகே, ஆஸ் அ டீமாக கொலாபரேட் பண்ணி GoZen வந்து 3வது ப்ராடக்ட். ஸோ எப்படி இருந்துச்சு இதோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பற்றி கொஞ்சம் சொல்லுங்களேன். இந்த ஓவரால் இந்த இன்ஜினியரிங் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பற்றி சொல்லுங்களேன்.
அதான் நீங்கள் சொன்ன மாதிரி இது 3rd ப்ராடக்ட்டு. இது ஆக்சுவலாக லிங்க்டின் வந்துட்டு கரண்ட் சினாரியோவில் வந்துட்டு இட்ஸ் பிகம் லைக் அ மோஸ்ட் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் டூல் ஃபார் அ பிஸ்னஸ். லைக் சிங்கிள் போஸ்ட் வந்துட்டு கேன் மேக் ஆர் பிரேக் அ பிஸ்னஸ் மாதிரி போயிடுச்சு. உதாரணத்துக்கு ஒரு சிங்கிள் போஸ்ட் ட்ரெண்ட் ஆச்சுன்னா கேன் பிரிங் இன் மல்டிபிள் thousands ஆஃப் ரெவன்யூ ஃபார் தி கம்பெனி. ஸோ இந்த ப்ராடக்டில் வந்துட்டு திஸ் வாஸ் தி மெயின் சேலஞ்சிங். அதாவது எந்த போஸ்ட் வந்துட்டு ட்ரெண்டிங்கு அப்படின்னு நம்ம ஃபிகர் அவுட் பண்ணுறதுல தான் வந்துட்டு வாஸ் ரியலி சேலஞ்சிங் ஃபார் மீ, எஸ்பெஷலி ஃபைண்டிங் அன் அல்காதம் டு தி சூட் தட் ட்ரெண்டிங்கிறது எது கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுங்கிறது கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு அந்த அல்காதம் மாடியூல் ஒர்க் பண்ணுறதுனால இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக இருந்துச்சு. அண்ட் அனதர் பிக் திங் வாஸ் ஏஐ. பேசிக்காக நம்ம எப்படி அந்த
இப்போ ட்ரெண்டிங்னா, இப்போ நான் சப்போஸ் ஒரு கீவேர்ட் போடுறேன். ஸோ அந்த கீவேர்டு வந்து என்ன வேணா இருக்கலாம். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஐ வில் சே வந்து அவுட்பவுண்ட் அப்படின்னு ஒரு கீவேர்ட் போடுறேன் அப்படின்னா, அந்த அவுட்பவுண்ட் நீஷில் இருக்கிற எல்லா கிரியேட்டர்ஸோட ப்ரொஃபைலும் வருமா?
ஆமாம்,
வரும். அதில் வந்து ப்ரொஃபைல் வரும், வேறு என்னெல்லாம் வரும்?
ப்ரொஃபைல்ஸ் வரும், அவங்களோட போஸ்ட் வரும். போஸ்ட்டில் நம்ம இன்டர்னல் ஒரு அல்காரிதம் இருக்குது பேசிக்காக. அது பேசிக்காக வில் ரேங்க் அதே போஸ்ட் பேஸ்டான எவ்வளோ ரிலவன்சி பேஸ்டாக, அதை பாஸ்ட் 1 month 2 months எந்த இவங்க அவுட்பவுண்ட்னா அந்த கண்டென்ட்டில் எந்த போஸ்ட் வந்துட்டு லைக் இட்ஸ் காட் மோர் அட்ராக்ஷன், மோர் என்கேஜ்மெண்ட் அப்படின்னு கண்டுபிடிச்சி நம்ம யூசர்ஸ்க்கு நம்ம வந்துட்டு ப்ரெசென்ட் பண்ணுவோம். அண்ட் தென் இஃப் தி யூசர் அது பிடிச்சிருந்துச்சுன்னா அவங்க வந்துட்டு அவங்க ஓன் ஸ்டைலுக்கு வந்து அவங்க அடாப்ட் பண்ணி போஸ்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். பை திஸ் வே நம்ம நேச்சுரலாக அல்காரிதம் வந்துட்டு அந்த போஸ்ட் வந்துட்டு புஷ் பண்ணிச்சுன்னா அக்கௌண்ட் க்ரோ ஆகும். தட் இஸ் தி ஜென்ரல் அப்ரோச்.
ஓகே, வெரி நைஸ். ஸோ இதில் வேறு ஏதாவது இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸஸ் இருக்கா இந்த ப்ராடக்ட் பில்டிங் அப்போது? ஏதாவது இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸஸ் வாட் யூ?
மெயினாக அதான் ஒவ்வொரு டைமும் கண்டென்ட் நம்ம ஏஐ மாதிரி ஜென்ரேட் பண்ணி கொண்டு வந்தால் நீங்கள் தான் வந்துட்டு இல்லைன்னு சொல்லிடுறீங்க. ஒரு திருப்பி அகைன் ஹியூமனைஸ் பண்ணி.
ஸோ மற்றபடி வந்து கோதனோட கல்ச்சர் வந்து இதில் என்ன ரோல் ப்ளே பண்ணியிருக்கு இந்த ப்ராடக்டை ஷேப் பண்ணதில்?
நான் இங்கே ஃபஸ்ட் இயர் ஒரு காலேஜ்லேருந்து இங்கே இருக்கேன். ஸோ
இல்லை, நீ காலேஜே போகாமல் தான் இங்கே இருக்க. அதை சொல்லு. இன்டர்ன்ஷிப்னு வந்துட்டு நீ தான் காலேஜே போலி, அதுக்கப்புறம் டிகிரி வாங்கினா அதுவும் இல்லைன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஓகே அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறான் உண்மையாக தர. ஓகே,
ஆனால் அதாவது கம்பெனி ஃபார் கீக்ஸ் அந்த மாதிரி தான் இது. நான் வந்த புதுசில் எப்படி இருந்துச்சோ அப்படி தான் இன்ன வரைக்கும் இருக்குது. ப்ரைமரியாக இன்ஜினியரிங் ட்ரிவன் கம்பெனி ஃபார் இன்ஜினியர்ஸ். பேசிக்காக கீக்ஸ் தான், யார் எல்லாம் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லி கீக்ஸ், ஓப்பன் மைண்டட் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லி கீக்ஸு. அதுக்கப்புறம் யார் ப்ராடக்ட்டில் அவங்க ஒர்க் பண்ணுறாங்களோ, இப்போ ஜூனியர்னா மாடசாமினா தே ஹேவ் ஓனர்ஷிப் ஆன் வாட் தே ஒர்க்.
அதாவது ஜூனியர்னு சொல்கிற நீ, உனக்கு 24 வயசு.
எஸ், ஓனர்ஷிப் அந்த அவனோட மாடியூலுக்கு அவனுக்கு ஓனர்ஷிப் இருக்குது. அவனுக்கு வந்து என்ன மாற்றணுமோ இட்ஸ் அப் டு ஹிம். அவனோட கேட்குற கேள்வியெல்லாம் சஜஷன்ஸாக தான் இருக்குமோ தவிர்த்து எப்போவுமே இதை பண்ணு அப்படி பண்ணு அப்படின்லாம் நம்ம எதுவும் சொல்ல மாட்டோம். அண்டு மோர் எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு வந்துட்டு ஸ்பேஸ் இருக்குங்க. ஜஸ்ட் லைக் வேறு எங்கேயும் கிடைக்கிற அந்த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். அண்டு நைஸ்.
ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ மாடசாமி. ஸோ ஐ திங்க் திஸ் இஸ் உன்னோட ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ப்ராடக்ட் நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ ஐ திங்க் ஆல்மோஸ்ட் ஒரு 18 months இந்த ப்ராடக்டோட நீ ட்ராவல் பண்ணியிருக்க ரைட் ஃப்ரம் டே 1லேருந்து. ஸோ எப்படி இருக்குது? ஹவு டு யூ ஃபீல்? இட்ஸ் ரெடி ஃபார் லான்ச். ஐ சா த ஃபைனல். இப்போது இந்த பாட்காஸ்ட் வரைச்சே நான் ஃபுல்லாக ஃபுல் டெமோ பார்த்தேன். கம் அவுட் எக்ஸ்ட்ராடினரி வெல். தேங்க்யூ, யுவர் ஒண்டர்ஃபுல் எஃபர்ட்ஸ். ஸோ ஹவ் வாஸ் த எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் ஆஃப் பில்டிங் திஸ் திங்?
ஃபஸ்ட்டு நான் கோசன் வரும்போது ஒரு ஃப்ரெஷராக தான் வந்தேன். இனிஷியலாக காலேஜ் முடிச்சுட்டு ஒரு இன்டர்ன்ஷிப்.
பரவாயில்ல, நீயாவது காலேஜ் முடிச்சுட்டு வந்து அருள் காலேஜ் முடிக்கவே மாட்டாங்க.
டேரெக்டாக அப்படி கோசன் வந்துட்டேன். அப்போ டாஸ்க்கு நான் பண்ண ஒர்க்லாம் வந்து ஒரு டாஸ்க் பேஸ்டாக இருக்கும். இந்த டைம்லைனில் இந்த ஒரு குட்டி டாஸ்க்கு முடிக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஒரு கம்ப்ளீட் ஃப்ளோவாக ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் பண்ணதில்லை. இதுதான் ஃபஸ்ட் டைம் GoZen Intro 360 தான். ஃபஸ்ட் டே வந்தப்போ நீங்கள் சொன்னீங்க இந்த ப்ராடக்ட் நீ தான் பண்ண போகிறேன்னு. அப்போ லிட்டெல்லாம் பயமாக தான் இருந்துச்சு, எப்படி ஃபுல்லாக நம்ம பண்ண போகிறோன்னு. அதுக்கப்புறம் நம்ம இன்ஜினியர்ஸ் அவங்களோட சஜஷன்ஸ், அவங்க கைடன்ஸ், அவங்க கொடுத்த இன்சைட்ஸ் எல்லாமே ரொம்ப வேல்யூபுளாக இருந்துச்சு இதை ஃபார்வர்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு. இனிஷியலாக நிறைய சேலஞ்சஸ் இருந்துச்சு. எப்படி நம்ம மெயின்டைனபுளாக ஸ்கேலபுளாக எப்படி பண்ணுறோன்றதில் கோட் பண்ணலாம், எவ்வளோ ஸ்கேலபுளாக இருக்குது அந்த இதில் இனிஷியலாக சேலஞ்ச். சிஸ்டம் டிசைன் லெவலில் நிறைய டிபி ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் மாற்றிருப்பேன். அதெல்லாம் ஓவர் கம் பண்ணி ஓவராலாக நல்ல எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸாக இருந்துச்சு.
ஓகே. ஸோ வந்து நிறையா இப்போ கட்டிங் எஜாக ஏஐயில் ஒர்க் பண்ணுறீங்க ரைட்? ஏஐ அண்ட் எஸ்இஓ இது வந்து நிறையா டைம் நம்ம நினைக்கிற மாதிரி அது வேலை செய்கிறது இல்லை. ஓகே. அண்ட் ப்ளஸ் வந்து 18 months-ஆக ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் ரிலீஸ் ஆகாமல் அது வந்து எந்த ரெவன்யூவும் பண்ணாதப்போ எப்படி ஹவு டு யூ கீப் யுவர் செல்ஃப் மோட்டிவேட்டட்? எப்படி மோட்டிவேஷனாக அது ஒரு பெரிய பார்ட் இல்லை. ஸோ எப்படி வந்து எது கெப்ட் யூ வேலை செய்யாதப்பெல்லாம் என்ன சொல்லி உங்களை நீங்கள் மோட்டிவேட் பண்ணிக்கிறீங்க?
கீப் ஆன் எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்டல் தான். எண்ட் ரிசல்ட் வர எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணிகிட்டே இருக்கிறது அந்த ஃப்ரீடம் இருந்துச்சு. அதாவது டைம்லைன் ப்ரெஷர் இல்லை. இந்த டைமுக்குள்ள அது கண்டிப்பாக வேணும்னு குவாலிட்டியில் ஃபோக்கஸ்டாக இருந்ததால் அதை கொஞ்சம் ஈஸியாக பண்ண முடிஞ்சது.
இட் இஸ் நாட் ஓவர் அன்டில் யூ வின். Okay. Okay, Arul, thank you so much. Madasami, thank you so much. Hope this pans out really well for all of us. Wishing everybody good luck. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for all the wonderful efforts. Thank you for all the wonderful efforts. Thank you.
Okay, so now we've come to the end of this session. So thank you for watching this podcast. And I would like to thank all the developers, designers, and marketeers who put so much effort into this for the past 18 months. And if you want to see a personalized demo for it, you can visit our website, GoZen.io. And if you're an agency, you can fill out a partner form. So we are looking to collaborate together. Yeah. Thank you so much.